News for you. Florida Senator Marco Rubio is now urging a delay on the GOP leadership vote, adding that the party needs to reflect the values of its voters. Now, this comes as midterm results roil the party, and Senate Republicans are slated to choose top officials next week. Joining us now, two more people who dedicate their lives to honoring veterans and raising awareness of the struggles that soldiers go through after returning home, again on this very special Veterans Day. Please welcome public school teacher and member of the Round Canopy Parachuting Team USA, Daniel Tobias Flint, and the co-founder of the Special Operations Association of America, Daniel Elkins. Thanks to both of you for your service on this Veterans Day. Happy to have you both with us.
Thank you.
All right, Daniel Flint, we're going to start with you. You are an educator. So how does parachuting help inform the public about the sacrifices soldiers make? Okay, so we did lose Daniel, I believe, but here we go. So let me see. Hang on one second. All right, so the other Daniel, we've got our Daniels. All right, Daniel Elkins, your organization advocates for legislation on behalf of the special operations community. What sort of policies are you trying to bring to help these men and women, and why are they important?
Yeah, so we advocate on behalf of all the men and women of the special operations community because although we are a small force, roughly 3% of the entire military, over the last 20 years, we've sustained striking 60% of all worldwide casualties over the last 10 years. And because of that, things and issues like suicide in our community are 30% higher than the rest of the veteran community. So there's a lot of work to be done, and this community doesn't always raise its hand and say, I need help. We're trained to do a job, and we do that job without asking for any reward, but it's our duty and our mission to be the voice of those that won't speak up on their own behalf.
All right, we have Daniel Flint back with us. Glad we got you back, Daniel. You were selected as the Florida History Teacher of the Year. What a huge honor. Why is being a teacher so important to you, and how does that tie into your experience as a veteran?
Well, actually, I'm not a veteran. I serve as a team historian for a 501c3 foundation, and being a U.S. history teacher for the state of Florida, I absolutely thrive, enjoy it, and I love it. You know, we're teaching the next generation of students that are going to be coming through, wanting to support. And you know, a lot of the students I teach in inner city high school, a lot of those students end up serving in the military. And so we have an ROTC detachment at our high school that we encourage a lot of the students to go through. They go through that process. They see the honor and the service from our military veterans that come in through with our program, that come with the background program that I have, that I bring into the schools, and they want to be a part of that. And I really think incorporating veterans and more into the schools is an important thing to do. So,
yeah, that's great work you're doing. Yeah. Daniel Elkins, veterans are disproportionately affected by chronic illness and mental health struggles, of course, as we saw. Sarah reported that it's very, very hard to assimilate back into civilian society. What can we do, maybe even as a community, to be more sympathetic to this challenge?
So I think raising awareness is really, really important. And like was mentioned previously, transition can be very, very difficult for service members that are leaving a active duty community where they are working and living and engaging in a very, very close environment with the people who they serve to the right and to the left with. So I think one of the most important things is to be open to bringing people into your community. If you meet a veteran that's recently transitioned from a base, they're probably new to the area. So bring them into your community, and that will truly make a difference.
Daniel Elkins, before we let you go, how can people find more about your organization?
Yeah, please go to SOAA.org. That's Special Operations Association of America.org. Thank you so much for having us.
All right, and Daniel Tobias Flint, how about you? Anything we should know about to get in touch to help?
Well, you can find, if you want to find out more about our organization, it's RCPT-USA.org, and we really incorporate anyone that wants to come in and learn how to, as we say, get their knees in the breeze with us. We offer a really unique experience to our transitioning veterans. A lot of the airborne guys that they get home, they still want to have that camaraderie, they still want to
Right.
have that fellowship they had in the service, and we offer that to them with our community that we have. We have over 500 members currently right now, and we have national and international chapters. And part of the big thing that we really enjoy doing is we get to do the Normandy France jump every year. So we have two
Right.
biannual
Yes.
jump events. Our Operation Black Cat in the fall honors our brothers and sisters from Vietnam, and our Operation Sand Snake in the springtime in March is fully dedicated to our World War II veterans who are unfortunately passing on. Our
Right.
team just suffered a loss of Jim Pee Wee Martin back in September, and he was the last of the Toccoa men, last of the 506. And it's hard to see these guys, pass on, but they're so humble and they're so amazing to talk to. And being around
Right.
these veterans, whether it's World War II or even present actions, it's a real honor to be able to be a part of this group and talk to these,
Right.
talk to these veterans. And that bird right there, the C-47s, we get jumping out of those is a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet. Hey,
it's a-
Daniel, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but we are out of time, and I just don't want to get you cut off. But we are so happy to have both of you with us, and thanks for sharing the incredible work that you're doing. Thank you.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And still ahead, that breaking news involving Senator Marco Rubio and the